Will anybody ever love me?
When is Jesus coming back?
Why doesn't the earth fall down?
Why is my father naked?
What are you playing?
Animal Crossing.
And I took Animal Crossing with me when I went to E3, right?
Yes,
Now you've got it back.
I do.
You excited?
Oh, you're back.
You.
The stuff that excited me the most was mostly from the PS4 perspective. First off, Sony killed their conference. I think it's pretty refreshing what they're doing with the PS4, and especially in comparison to what happened with the PS3. And I thought that was really exciting to just see that and get to hold the controller at their booth and get to see the console itself. They're also coming out with a ton of great indie titles. I think they were probably the booth with the most indie titles there. They had just rows and rows and rows of them for Vita, PS4, PS3. It was great. Stuff like Contrasts and Hohokum and Bit Trip Runner 2, and so that was really refreshing and very exciting to see and to play.
I never thought I'd say this, but I'm actually really excited about the pending emergence of companion apps. They were pretty prevalent at E3, and I think that they'll be commonplace in the very near future. For instance, Battlefield 4's Commander Mode, while I'll probably personally never use it simply because I'm not a big Battlefield fan, I think it'll really draw in the hardcore fan base. It allows them to interact and lead their friends in battle while playing from a mobile device and earn XP and level up while on the go while their friends are playing on an HD device. Tom Clancy's The Division takes this one step further, and it actually allows a mobile player to be in the game as a combat drone while their friends are battling alongside it. The drone can do things like provide firepower and mark and identify enemies and where they are. So it's to the point where if it's implemented like it was shown during the demo, I could actually see myself wary of playing unless I have a combat drone alongside me. But yeah, companion apps, I think they're the way of the future. They look really cool.
What really excited me at E3 this year was seeing how divergent the three console manufacturers were in their strategies. Like, Microsoft is going for we want to control all entertainment media for you in your living room, and that might really work for the mass consumer. The price is a bit high, but it could pay off as just the premier device. At the same time, Sony has learned that service is really, really important, and offering a robust online service is how Microsoft really, I think, managed to get a lot of the edge on Sony over the course of the last generation. So with PS Plus, they've positioned themselves exceptionally well. They're offering the capture, share button thing on the controller. They're really putting a focus on giving people a way to connect with others with their games. And that's impressive, and I think that will probably pay off for them in a big way. And then Nintendo's just all about their first-party lineup. They have this really strong series of games coming through the rest of the year, and that's going to put a ton of Wii U's under Christmas trees with the family-focused titles like Super Mario 3D Land and Mario Kart 8. That's going to become a good install base and might be enough to get third parties to start giving it some love also. So everybody's doing something different, and it's making for a real console war situation that we haven't seen in a long time. And what's so cool about that is whenever everybody's fighting with each other, we're the ones that benefit.
Okay, so I know I might get some negative feedback for this, but honestly, the game that got me most excited about this year's E3, or really anything that got me most excited about this year's E3, was Battlefield 4. And I know EA is part of the axis of, publishing company evils, and it's the root of all evils, I guess. But honestly, Battlefield 3 is an excellent game. Despite the server issues, the hackers, the whole premium stuff, it's still a game that I will kick back and play hours with my twin brother, part of a squad, and just have a great time. And Battlefield 4 looks like it's going to up the ante with that and, be basically like the PC version. So yeah, I'm really super excited about that. And yes, I'm also very excited about Sony's new PlayStation 4. which I shouldn't be so excited because they're basically, keeping the status quo going. They're doing what they should be doing. But contrasting that with the Xbox One and how badly it flopped, in my opinion, and just how incredibly anti-consumer they've gone. The PS4 looks awesome right now. It looks like a great system. I'm excited about it.
Killer Instinct. From the moment I saw those two words flash across the screen at Microsoft's press conference, I was like a little kid again. 17 years since Killer Instinct 2 hit arcades. It's about goddamn time. I got to play it at E3, and I'm even more hyped for it. That being said, what am I least hyped about? Xbox One.
So for me, E3 was, strangely enough, about the indie games. It wasn't about the next-gen consoles. I really thought it would be. I'm not excited for Xbox One. Can you blame me? But I was super excited for PlayStation 4, and I really did not spend much time at E3 checking that out. It was mostly, for my unscheduled time, I would go to Nintendo to see all the cool new Wii U games. 3D World was awesome. But other than that, I kept going back time and time again to Sony's little Vita booth, which it was just this a couple rows of Vitas, each having a different indie game, and a lot of them were ports, and yet I had to go try them. Aubin Hawkins and the 1001 Spikes was great, Spelunky, Lone Survivor, Hotline Miami. Hohokam was a new one that was really cool. There was this skateboarding game I liked called Ollie Ollie. But after E3, I just want a Vita, and I want a Vita to play games I mostly already own. And I don't know what that says about me or about E3, but oh my gosh, Spelunky on Vita is incredible. So yeah, it was different. I cannot say I thought indies would be what got my attention the most. It was that and The Witcher 3, which you can't go much further as far as the spectrum goes for gaming. It was a pretty good show, though.